as a team from day one to fall to right now?
Yeah, we've talked a lot about it recently. They're not new guys anymore. They're instilled in this program, and so from day one, obviously, some immature guys for sure, but just seeing those guys grow and who they've turned into today, it's been pretty special.
Your journey being last year this time, you had seen play a whole lot. You got talent, so you kind of relate your story to some of those young guys and kind of talk about how you guys stay balled in and grow, that sort of thing.
Yeah, definitely. Struggling my freshman year and being able to see some guys in that situation this year, and not really last year with older guys, but this year, just being able to let them know, like, guys go through that. There's different phases for different guys, and if I can help them in any way with that, just sharing my story and giving them some hope in theirs, then I'd love to do that and just pour into those guys.
In the past, infielders have always said some of the toughest part of practice is the rapid-fire infield session with Coach Palumbo. I'm sure you warned to the young guys. Were they quite ready for what hit them that first day? I
think it's something you got to go through before you actually kind of believe it. Like, you watch it and it's like, yeah, that's pretty wild, but until you're out there just ground ball after ground ball, it's like, okay, this is real now. So yeah, we try and let them know, but you got to get in there first.
The summer in Island, obviously couldn't have ended better for you with the league title and your last at bat. What did you feel like you got out of that experience, and how have you grown with those extra ABs?
Yeah, it was an awesome experience. Got to meet a lot of new people and form relationships with obviously Brad and guys like that. So it was cool. It's just summer ball, so nothing crazy, but glad to have some confidence out of there and just kind of know who I am as a player.
Coach mentioned we might see you kind of all over the place, second base, third base, outfield. Just how is it moving around? How much do you like it, and how confident are you in yourself to play all those positions?
Yeah, it's fun. It's like a new seat in the classroom. Like, you get a different angle and just kind of get to have fun with it. And wherever I need to play for us to win is where I want to play. So.
Is it kind of like Little League, where when you're really young and the coaches put you in different positions?
Yeah, play all 9 in one game. Yeah, similar to that, but no, he lets me know beforehand where I'm going to be, so I can at least get prepared mentally for that. So that's nice.
What are your hopes for this team as far as meshing with the guys just once you step foot come February for the first game?
Yeah, I think the wins will take care of itself, but building the relationships and letting those guys be an outlet for the guys to find Jesus Christ, I think that's the most important thing, because that's something that lasts forever. Wins are temporary. A lot of things in this world are temporary, so being able to instill that in them and just help those guys find that for themselves, I think that's the most important thing in the locker room.
What has it kind of been like, just 31 new guys, just being one of the leaders and helping this team come together?
Yeah, it took a lot of looking myself in the mirror and knowing who I was as a leader. Maybe not the most vocal guy or be in front of the team kind of guy, and figuring out behind the scenes, talking to guys, taking them out to lunch, and just getting more one-on-one connections was more my style. So figuring out my leadership style and then being able to implement it with this team.
What was your focus this offseason for your own personal growth?
Really just that, just helping these guys out. It's tough to navigate with, you got classes and now you're practicing all the time, so just helping those guys was the main focus, and baseball will take care of itself.
You mentioned being with Brad in Newport. I don't know how much he was considering ECU before you were teammates with him, but did you have any conversations with him and kind of, pull his arm to come to Greenville at all?
Yeah, I was definitely recruiting a little bit, trying to persuade him to get here, and obviously saw what he could do this summer and knew he was a great arm, but he's also just a great dude. So I knew he would blend right in with the locker room right away. So it's just awesome to have him here.
Dixon, you mentioned mentoring new guys, younger guys, with Pack and Franny on staff. We got some former Pirates that got into coaching. After your days are over playing baseball, is that something you think about? Is that, you mentioned the word recruiting a moment ago, so is coaching something you thought about?
I've never really sat down and thought about it, but like when you mention it, like Pack and Franny are guys I used to look up to, and now I'm sure there's young people that look up to a lot of these players in the room, and so yeah, if it keeps the tradition going and the culture here, then I think it's something I would definitely want to do because that's important to me.
Obviously, there's a ton of challenges with 31 new players, but from your perspective, what are some of the advantages of having that many new guys come through the portal or freshmen before you tackle the season?
Yeah, we have a lot of guys who have seen a lot of different things. They've been a part of losing teams or, crazy situations, and they can help us, navigate that and just be, we all bring our own stories to the table, and so it kind of creates a cool atmosphere in the locker room, but also, people don't know a lot about us, so we got something to prove this year, and I think we'll do just that.
Speaking on something to prove, coming in unranked, does that put a fire in you, or how's that in the locker room, or is it not thought about?
Yeah, I'm sure guys look at it, but the way we talk about it, it's poison. If you read it when it's good, you're going to look into it when it's bad. So really not trying to feel that in our minds, focus on ourselves and do what we can do every day to get better. And when the teams get here on February the 14th, we'll look at the picture. But right now we're just focusing on, getting ourselves ready to play.